Hi, welcome to our next Vippet in our series of video snippets. This video today is a little bit about what to do before getting ready for kindergarten during the enrolling process and things like that. So we'll take a few moments through that. I've been trying to one-shot these videos. They're I think it's about the fifth time I've tried this one, so bear with me. I've got PowerPoint to help me out because cue cards just aren't as effective. So let's have a bit of a look at some of the things leading up to enrolling for kindergarten. So we've got these Vippets that we're rolling out. We haven't been able to have our information session this year, so we got creative and decided to do not just one big chunky video, but a whole lot of small piece-sized videos that you can have a look at, re-watch to your heart's content. Kids can re-watch getting ready for school, get a real welcome to the school, get a feeling for the school, build up familiarity, getting to know the grounds and the people. It's sharing all that information. We've got information night, but it's nice small size clips that you can just re-watch those bits you need to as needed. We're starting the adventure. Big school for 2021 kindergarten is an adventure. This whole next 7 years of primary school, going into high school, is that adventure for life, and we want to be excited. We're excited for students coming in. We want parents to be excited. We want students to be excited. And in all that excitement, there's a very special responsibility our school holds. And we're very much aware that we've got students coming into kindergarten in 2021, which means they're going to start high school in 2028. By the time they finish high school, we're looking at 2033. If the retirement age goes up to 85, then we're looking to, retirement age of 70. 2085 will be around the time of retirement there. So if they're retiring around 2085, having started kinder in 2021, we have no idea how that world will look. We don't know the changes coming. We don't know how technology will evolve, how lifestyles will evolve, but those basic skills will be the same. We know there is the fundamental skills we need to instill in all children to take them through life, however that world may look. So we take that responsibility very seriously, and the foundation skills that we set in will set them up for life. So a few big questions I want to try and answer in this Vippet. How do you know if your child is ready for school? What does this school have to offer your child? And zoning. Because schools do have zones. Now, there's often some confusion around zoning. It's a question I get quite a bit. But a zone exists to make sure that every child has a school. So if you're in zone to Spears Point Public School, we will always provide that place for your child. Your child always has a home to come to. But a school should not exceed its physical capacity on out-of-zone enrolments. So if our capacity is 324 students, I need to maintain a buffer, leave a gap to allow in-zone students to enrol without busting out of classrooms. But we can take out-of-zone students if there's a physical capacity there at the beginning of the year. So there is a process for enrolling for out-of-zone students. And those things do get considered. Go through that one if you're out of zone, but have a look at your in-zone school first. There are so many great schools offering so many great things in our area. We always say to people, have a look at your in-zone school first, but have a chat to us if you're wanting to have a bit of a look at Spears Point. Our zone exists between 7th and 8th Street, there in the Bullaroo side, and all the way around to Moore Street on the point there. Everything in between is Spears Point Public School, including that area up on the quarry on the hill that's getting redeveloped there. That is there marked in zone for Spears Point Public School. That's home for every student there. There is a great website the department has set up called School Finder. If you just Google search School Finder New South Wales, you can put in your address and it will show you where the zone school is for your address, or alternatively you could actually look at a school and look at what that zone is there. We do have 4 special education classes and they are allocated by the department. So if you're interested in a support class placement, there is a process for that one. We can't just enrol locally here at the school. So Spears Point Public School, we are a big small school. Our numbers have been growing nicely over the last couple of years, but we still have very much that small school feel. And in the small school feel, you have that family environment. So it's a happy, safe, welcoming place, but it's every staff member in the school knows every student. And it's that aspect that keeps us very focused on every single child. There is definitely that whole school approach. As I mentioned, we do have 4 support classes, extremely inclusive. So everything we're doing together. Whether it's assemblies, down to carnivals, down to day-to-day learning, our students are all together in that one. So parents, staff, community, we have that whole school approach going and very much building that family atmosphere. Very much our literacy and numeracy pedagogies in the classroom. We are an early action for success school, which means we have an instructional leader with us. And that instructional leader, I call them the teacher's teacher. They are responsible for directly supporting our teachers, making sure we're putting in quality teaching and learning practices into the classrooms, and making sure we're moving our students forward, ahead, to infinity and beyond. Fantastic P&C at our school. Please get on board with the P&C. They would absolutely love that help there, and we'll get some more information about those in another Vippet. And we are a positive behaviour for learning school. Again, we'll have some more information about that one in another Vippet there as well. We've had a major upgrade to our school over the last couple of years. That means a new administration building, a new hall, a new library, 5 new classrooms, and 6 refurbished classrooms in total. So there's a lot of great things in our school. Our classrooms, our new classrooms, are a little bit different to what anything else is around. They're open plan rooms, multiple classes in a massive space, flexible furnishings, the 21st century future-focused learning is going on there, and we've got some exciting things happening with the Microsoft School Transformation Project. So this transformation, this upgrade has been a massive step ahead for our school. Now we can see, if you're coming into Bell Street, now Bell Street is our main entrance. We do have an entrance up on the main road, up the top, but we prefer everyone to come in through Bell Street, as the administration block is there on Bell Street, and that should be the first port of call for all parents coming in. The hall, which you'll be getting to know a little bit more as you come into different events, is straight there off Bell Street, following the zigzag path. And when you come in for orientation, follow that zigzag path, and that'll be the point there. I said that magic word, orientation. Somehow, some way, we will have orientation. We're extremely determined to make that one a reality. So how do you know if your child's ready? Look, there's a few things we can suggest there, because going to come down to it, we don't know your child yet. We're very keen to get to know your child, but talk to your child's preschool first. They have the great knowledge of your child. They'll be able to sort of give you that information about if they're hitting markers, because it's not just academic we're looking at, it's social and emotional as well. And if they're ready for big school, if they're turning 6, they have to be starting school. But if they're not yet turning 6, then you've got a bit of a choice there as a parent, which is a great thing. Have a look through the information book that we have in the information pack. There's a whole sort of, it's not a checklist by any means, but it's a whole lot of hints and tips that can guide you around your child's readiness. Definitely you can enroll for our orientation program. As I said, we will make that one happen, and then we can get to know your child, and we can give you that feedback as well if your child is ready for school next year. The enrolling process, if you haven't already hit up our admin, please contact them, get them one of the information packs. It's quite comprehensive there, but it also has this wonderful enrolment form. Please make sure you're filling in that enrolment form completely. There's quite a few questions in there, but the more information we have, the absolute better. We do need to see a copy of the birth certificate. We do need to see immunisation records. If there is any relevant paperwork, court orders, anaphylactic plans, asthma plans, healthcare plans, any of those sorts of things, please get us a copy of those, because they give us a complete picture of your child and how we can best support. And then, well, what can you be doing right now to be getting ready for big school? Getting those daily routines in place. Set bedtimes, meal times, day-to-day routines. Once the child starts school, we do have routines here at school, and having established routines helps make that transition that little bit easier as well. Read together often, read together regularly, whether it's bedtime or in the mornings, however you may choose. But that is not only a great thing to do, but it's also a great bonding time. I used to use it before my kids go to bed at night, and that was a nice settling down, wind down from the day, share some stories, and a good night from there. Playing family games, knowing that it's okay to take turns, knowing it's okay not to win, congratulating someone else when they win, are all great things, because when we come into a class of 19 other students, they won't always be first in line, they won't always win a game, or they may not be picked first. And having those coping mechanisms in place of it's okay not to be first, it's okay to be second, is a great thing. Have some real positive talk about school. Your attitudes will really impact on how your child perceives school. So positive talk, helping them feel confident about starting school is a massive thing there. Using manners, we love the manners. Don't cost you anything, can get you quite a bit there. So using manners, praise those up, reward the manners. They make a great difference when they start. Having some self-independence is another great thing to be doing now, to be preparing for school. So it's not just toileting, but things like being able to open their own lunchbox, being able to unpeel a banana if their shoes are untied. Can they tie their shoes, or are they using Velcro? If they take their jumper off, can they turn it back in the right way around for next time? They're all little things that will greatly assist when they start school. Having that care for belongings, putting it back in bags, all those sorts of things, another great thing there as well. And practicing good listening, that we actually stop sometimes when people are talking, we're not talking over other people. We are showing that we're listening with our eyes and our ears. All those skills are really important there. So if I haven't said it already, welcome to our family. There is a number of ways you can be keeping up to date with what's happening now. So our Facebook page is one of the best ways to keep up to date. We also have an app, the Spears Point Public School app. If you search through the App Store, free download, updates go out through that one. We have our YouTube page, our YouTube channel as well, where all these Vippets are being uploaded, so you can grab hold of those ones. As we move into term 4, we're waiting for the guidelines of how things will look, if we can be having events, how they'll work. If they're happening, please come and join us for those. There might be some restrictions around how we're operating COVID safe in term 4 guidelines, but if we've got those things on, we'd love you to come and join now to help build that confidence, that familiarity for your child starting for next year. That's the end of that Vippet there. We'll leave you to that one until the next one. Take care.